Good morning, Daddy.
Morning.
Hi, Didi.
Hi, Samto. You're here early.
Well, I come bearing great news, and it couldn't wait, so...
Your father has finally sealed the Axel Savannah deal.
Oh, see? I told you it was meant to be, it's meant to be. Congratulations, Dad.
Thank you.
Amazing news.
Well, some to hear deserve some accolades. He worked very hard to make sure we got that account.
Thank you, sir. I was just doing my job.
Oh no, you do more than just your job in the firm and you know it. You should have been a part of the process from the beginning. Instead, you are sidetracked by your hobby.
I don't understand rich people because, well, I'm not rich, and this failure to understand them is likely also the reason why I'm not going to be rich. I don't understand why you would want to box your child into anything. The whole thing about money is it gives you freedom to do shit without the shackles of worrying about how you will keep yourself and those you love alive. I would imagine if you're proper rich, it shouldn't bother you whether your child is engaged in activities that generate money or not. Let me speak for myself. If I was stupid rich, as long as my kid wasn't on some self-destructive path, I'd be cool with them doing whatever. You want to spend your days painting clouds? Do that. Traveling to exotic places? Yeah. Smoking weed and playing in a garage band? By all means. Reviewing random African movies online? Okay, if that's the choice you're making. But that's just me. I cannot fathom why I would want my kids in the hustle when they have a way out. Freedom. This is the point of crazy money, especially when you have a cash cow, in this case in the form of a law firm. Hire competent people to run it, or sell it when you can no longer run it yourself. But don't force your kid into the straitjacket that is living your life. I think part of the reason for this insistence that Didi go back to the farm to work and care for it is to further the capitalist propaganda that wealthy people are wealthy because they work hard. With my fictitious kids globetrotting, smoking weed, just living their best lives, there's no way to make an argument that they're living that life because they work hard. It's obviously not the case. So for rich people with law firms and corporations that exploit other people's labor then accumulate that wealth for themselves and their progeny, it's very important to keep in place that narrative that they work hard for their shit and their kids too and their grandchildren who inherit it after them and so on. Primo and Somto are two of the law firm's employees that were shown. It is implied that they are among the best workers at the firm. Both of them must have been heavily involved in brokering the deal Didi's father was being congratulated for, yet it's safe to assume that all they got for their trouble is likely just their salaries and maybe a bonus. Primo, in fact, gets fired later on in the film, spoiler alert. This is what being a worker looks like. The boss keeps all or at least majority of the proceeds of your labor. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, his daughter, who did nothing towards the success of the farm, casually gets to inherit it. While they're having lunch, someone, Raj's Indian mother, confronts Didi's father about needing to leave the farm to a man when Didi's already a great lawyer. In what is, I'm guessing, supposed to be victory for women, #boss girl feminism, Didi's father agrees that a penis isn't necessarily a prerequisite for inheritance. Even though Didi has shown no interest in running the farm, she's inexplicably happy about her father's sudden willingness to entrust it to her. So you have Primo, a cutthroat lawyer who appears to live for the job and has been an asset to the firm, getting fired, while Didi just gets to inherit the shit that she hasn't worked to build at all. I'm guessing this is why Karl Marx and Engels were against private property and this type of wealth accumulation and inheritance.